never heard my father say the word vagina ever. He had a code word. It was popo. Sending you up for the bath, he'd say, now don't forget to clean your popo. You know, I thought that was standard English. I thought all families used popo. So I head off to first grade, throwing out some dirty jokes. The punchline's popo. No one laughs. And I say, what? You guys don't even know what a popo is? They all say, no. So I explain. I learned that other families don't use the word popo. In gym class in 4th grade, climbing the ropes gave me a little... Still, I'm getting a little action in the vagina, but I'm not having orgasms. I'm getting a little... I'm like... But still not getting there. But you know, when you don't drink or do drugs in college, it brings up your chances of staying a virgin about 100%. Head into the bathroom, you know, sit down, pee, go to take a wipe, come upon my clitoris. Bring it around front. Woo! Give myself a jing-jangle, spring-sprangle. Very, very few positive or even neutral words for vagina, just none. And I've been doing a little research, and I found a few. I'm down to 3 great ones. And the first one comes from my friend Andrea, and in her family, instead of popo, you know what the word was? Cougar. Love that. I mean, I love how it's got like speed and agility. A little snarl. The next word that's come to me came from my niece Molly. Off she goes to the gynecologist for her appointment. She comes back and the fellas say, so Molly, how's the V-piece? That's got a little swagger going. I mean, it's like a cross between a weapon and an accessory. I mean, nothing gets you more in touch with your body than birth control. You've got the diaphragm. Now, the diaphragm, probably the most down and dirty of all of them. You're smooching it up, you're getting sort of steamy, and in the middle of that you say, hold on, I gotta put in my diaphragm. Okay, then you gotta get it in. Okay, here's the thing about getting it in. You need like an hour of yoga. Now, just as it's about to go in, it's filled with all that goopy gel. Bling! Blow the dog hair off. Back at it. Now it starts to go in. And it is like reefing on the walls of your vagina as it's going in, like reefing. And then you get it in place. But that's not all, because you have to make sure it's in place. Got to go back in. So one time she sends us a box of female condoms for us to try. They've just come out on the market. She said, ask them, give them a try. See what you think. So Bruce and I, we're game. We'll try it out. Now open up this condom. Massive. This thing is massive. Looks like a windsock at LaGuardia Airport. Now I'm looking at this thing like, where's it gonna fit? But then I want to be optimistic, so I start thinking, well, the vagina has lots of, you know, folds and little side streets and cul-de-sacs and little areas. So I take that big ring, and I'm familiar with the cram fest, so I go for the cram, get it up in place. And I stand up, hanging out. Halfway to my knees, this thing's hanging out like the Liberty Bell. Gong, gong, gong. I'm all ready. Saddle up with the big guy. So I start my steamy walk over to the bed. And I hear, thwap, thwap, thwap. How about it? Up to the birthing pavilion we went. So the nurse, should I bring the mirror over so you can see? You'll be inspired to see the baby's head. So she brings the mirror over. I'm in the stirrups with the bar there. I see my vagina. And I don't see my vagina. It has transformed into a huge gray udder. I'm shocked. And she says, there's the head right there. I'm like, where? Where's the opening? I can't even see the opening. I mean, and some people say, oh, I would never want an episiotomy. I would never want my vagina cut. At that point, get out the chainsaw. You know, I'm going to do a little interpretive dance for you now. My first piece is called The Male Orgasm. And my final piece is called The Female Orgasm.